Here we go.
Hi, this is Serena. I'm here with Candice from the Austin Street Center. So, tell us a little about your story here.
Sure. I've been in Texas for about 3 years. I came from Philadelphia. Pretty much with like $400 in my pocket, and I wanted something better, something different. My life in Philadelphia wasn't the greatest, and I wanted a better change. I wanted a change, and so I came to Dallas. I spent 2 days in a hotel room, trying to feel my way around, and then I made a couple phone calls and I found Austin Street. I came in, I'll never forget it. It was a Sunday afternoon. I was scared to death. Just not knowing what it was going to be like, what type of people were going to be here. Just scared. I very quickly learned that this is one community and family. It very quickly turned into like a big, huge family. And Austin Street has been a saving grace for me. Not knowing anything about Texas in general, and then they walked me through everything. They helped me get my birth certificate, my ID, all my crucial documents, and I was on a cot for about 6 months, which was scary, but I got very blessed. About 3 months into my stay on a cot, they came to me with a volunteer position opportunity, and here we like our guests to help out and give back. So if you choose to, you can volunteer for 25 hours a week in the center in a different department, and you'll get a reserved bed. With that, your curfew is a little different. You don't have to worry about getting in line every day, meeting that 2 or 4 o'clock time. So after I got my volunteer position, which was a saving grace, I moved across the street, which is our transitional housing. And in our transitional housing, it was like more one-on-one, more case management was more diligent with you. They helped you get a job, get some kind of income. And about 6 months in across the street, I had gotten all my critical documents, and they said, "Okay, Candice, it's time for you to go fill out your housing packet," which I did. And about maybe 2 months later, I got my apartment. And when I got my apartment, they said, "You know what, Candice? You have been a godsend to us. You've done everything you're supposed to. We need your help. Why don't you come on over and fill out your hire packet and stay on with us full time?" And that was 2.5 years ago, and I'm still here loving my job.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
For standing on your own 2 feet, and that took a lot of courage from you.
Yeah.
And motivation. So
how can people like me, how can other people help give back at the center?
Okay, that's a very good question. We have plenty of opportunities for volunteers, either here in the clothing room. We're in big need of volunteers, to help keep our bins organized and together. This is one of the hubs of the center. Everyone that comes in these doors comes back here. So it's a struggle keeping it together. And then around Christmas time, we have our warehouse, sorting stuff over there and just making sure everything stays together. Then we have intake. You can help register people every day, sign people a card every day. Or if you don't have the time, we can always use household items, clothing items. Definitely this time of year, it's like this next month or so is going to be very difficult on us, because it's before the giving season, and people just may not be thinking about it right now, but we always need blankets, men's pants, women's pants, shirts, new socks and undies, all that stuff, blankets and sheets, definitely. And then hygiene stuff, you know, shampoo, conditioner, soap, deodorant, all that sort of stuff.
So, while you were staying here, what was the Austin Street Center like? How were the workers? What were the friendships you made? All of that.
The staff was amazing, very helpful. There were quite a few friendships that I made. One of the ladies, her name was Ava. She's no longer with us. She passed away, but that was kind of cool because I had come by myself and like just not knowing anybody, and then having somebody open up and be very warm and just open, and that was great. When you're here, you're always going to find somebody to talk to. You know, when you're on a cot, though the stories are different, something led you here. So you do become part of a family, you know, and like all families, you have some parts that are dysfunctional and some parts that are very warm and welcoming. But that's pretty much how it is, you know. And then you have staff, definitely to help guide. The case managers here are wonderful. They're sticklers on, you know, making sure that you're making the right progress, and just sticking to what you need to do for you.
What types of, I heard you guys teach skills to people here, the guests here. So what types of programs do you guys have?
Well, first and foremost, we have our computer lab, which is great. There are 2 volunteers that come throughout the week and on the weekends, but that is another good volunteer opportunity. We can always use more people over there. The computer lab is set up, you know, they'll open up email accounts for you, they'll help you fill out job applications, you know, they'll walk you through, they'll even help you look up your credit scores and all that stuff to kind of like know where you're at and what you need to do. And then we have a few more vocational programs and stuff that are in the works, nothing concrete yet, but they're coming down the pike very soon.
Okay.